Fintech is, I think, probably one of the most sought after and talked about spaces around there. As we've thought about fintech on the consumer side, we've kind of broken it up into 4 sections: payments, consumer finance, insurance, and asset management. And there are businesses around all of these. And trust me, we've broken our head trying to understand what to do in this area and talk to lots of people. I think in general, as we talk about it and think about it, all roads seem to come back to lending. So no matter what you do, you end up back in the world of saying, how do I give this guy money and make a spread on that in some way, shape, or form? 225 companies in the lending space as of 2017. It's the second most funded segment in fintech. In general, financial services businesses are built around these 3 areas. I acquire a customer, I underwrite risk to them, and I have to collect money. If that's essentially what's happening, anybody who has a disproportionate advantage in one of these 3 areas is better positioned to win. We're struggling right now to understand how a startup on its own coming into this has an advantage in any of these areas. So as a result, we really start to think, is fintech really a misnomer? Is it really just financial services using technology? And if that's the case, ultimately, is fintech really a feature? And again, someone beat us to saying it on Twitter, but I believe this is right. And the idea that anybody who has a user base is already in a better position to actually address the market. They have customer acquisition sorted, they more likely than not have better data, and they have a better ability to collect. And I think you're beginning to see this. We looked at insurance, for example, for a while, and you're beginning to see if the ability to underwrite at a micro level comes about, then the ability for people on their own to provide that insurance becomes readily available. They have the capital. If I'm buying a Tesla and Tesla is going to charge me an extra little amount for the insurance with it, why do I need to go to Bajaj or Allstate or whoever it is? If I'm buying an Apple Watch and it's monitoring my heart rate and it knows my perspiration levels, it is in a better position to underwrite my health insurance than any other third party will with any amount of data. Similarly, Dhroom, with all the information that we have about the value of the vehicles, the state of the vehicle, the actual history of the vehicle, credit is something we're going to be in a fantastic position to enable. And I think that 2% that we talked about spread that we're making, let's say today on it, can grow massively because of the data that we have and the ability to provide credit. Why is any other bank going to be in any better position than us to actually enable that for a consumer?